Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm hoping I'm not going to have to do any edits on this video, and in fact, I'm not planning on doing it at all. Kind of like how I used to. But I'm listening to some Kiss in the background, I've been drinking a couple beers, and this is something I've wanted to do for quite some time now. And that's kind of go through like my toy area. Now, bear in mind, this is not all I have. This is just what I have displayed right now. A few things have had to migrate to other parts of the house, and I actually need another bookshelf, which hopefully I'll be getting here soon, because I have so much shit. But anyway, and yes, I've gone through and I've counted all of this shit, just to get some kind of reference as to how much stuff I have, and hopefully I'll be showing most of it. Actually, not hopefully, I will be just showing most of it. But anyway, so anyway, like I said, I've counted all this shit, and I've tried to take certain things into consideration. So, and I'll explain that as I go through the video. So let's just start with my Predator collection, and I'll save like kind of like my biggest collection for last. So let's get started. This is my Predator collection. So I started with like the Predator ones. I have a couple Dutch figures. Like there's one back there, and I have the thermal image. You might be able to see that back there. But I try to get skulls for pretty much all the members of that team, with the exception of Dutch, obviously. There's, you know, kind of symbolizing the scene where he takes off his mask, and there's like the water camouflage. I have a few others like the Final Battle Predator. Here's Predator 2. That's the one like with his mask where he got his arm cut off. The Triumphant Predator. And my Alien vs. Predator collection, which is the only good thing that came out of that movie, because that movie was shit. I have a couple aliens in the background as well. I didn't count those as part of my collection, but since I bought so many of these fuckers, including pieces for my dad and brother, I have like, you know, the sarcophagus and the bases and all that good stuff. I tried to customize some of these, like the Elder Predator has like gold armor. Oh, I really wish I hadn't done any of that stuff now, except for like, you know, making the eyepieces gray to make them more movie accurate. But anyway, here's my Predators collection. So there's Stealth Berserker, Tree Camouflage Berserker, Tree Camouflage Falconer. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I have the whole collection of these. So let's go ahead. Now, there's a couple like Japanese pack figures that I'm including in this. They're all stealth. My dad was trying to get these, but he just didn't like them, so he gave them to me. These are the McFarlane diorama figures. So that one's the Alien Attacks Predator, I believe is what it was called, but I customized it so that the Predator is actually not dead. There's the Celtic Predator. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the collection, the Predator 2 Lost Clan. And you can see the trophy case back there, and I have all the skulls. In fact, I have so many that I'm going to try to make the AVP2 trophy case, but I have all of those as well. So there's regular stealth, partial, and etc. And then these are like the kind of non-canon Predator things. They also have the video game one. Apparently they're releasing like 4 more next month, so hopefully I'll be getting those. Sorry about getting in the light. These are like the Kenner reissue ones. Unfortunately, one of the claws broke off, so I had to glue that back on. And then I also have some down here, which you probably can't see. Those are the McFarlane ones. I really need to get a shelf for those. And then I have the McFarlane 12-inch figures. And so all in all, I have 65 Predators. So hopefully that will be up to about 70 next month. So Power Rangers is something that I've kind of had a love for. I have no idea why. But I have like the Legacy helmet collection. These are the original flipping mask versions. And then I have the Legacy Morphers. There's the regular one back there and the Green Ranger. This is the original Ultra Zord. And I got the repro labels for those. And the Thunder Mega Ultra Zord, I should say. It's missing parts because I want to clean it up. And then here's my Green Ranger collection. I have the whatever the phone thing is called. It had the Green Ranger, so I bought it. The Dragon Dagger, the new Green Ranger, and then a newer one of the Green Ranger there. And then here's the Legacy Morpher, and you guys probably can't really see it. I also have Saba, the Legacy White Tiger Zord, the new White Ranger, and then the original Tiger Zord. And then here are the Legacy Zords. There's the Megazord, Dragon Zord, and Titanus. So let's skip a couple things. I also have a lot of video games. Here's PS2, Sega Saturn, a few games there, PlayStation 1, and then just some music DVDs. I also have Genesis games, NES, what is that, GameCube, Xbox, Nintendo DS, and Super Nintendo, and then a bunch of strategy guides, and then a ton of lightsabers back there. You can see I have quite a few. And here are some other random figures, like there's a collector's Lion-O, what's that, the Homo Robo Sapien, an original Raphael. I have Cronin, and then another Hellboy, just Hellboy, and then from my favorite Superman story, Red Sun, V, I have a Malbolgia, whatever the hell his name was, Satan from the Chaos Comics, a stuffed Raphael on my cassettes, and then there's a couple of Genesis games where I didn't have the case. Vegeta, Vega, Prince of Darkness, Buddy Christ, as well as Walt Flanagan's Dog, Swamp Thing, Beast, Mephisto, another Malbolgia, my Eddie toys, and I have some other stuff here like random gaming systems. I think I have 15 in all. So let's go ahead and go just down here. They actually re-released a lot of the old Ninja Turtles, so I have the Party Wagon, the original Turtles, Splinter, there's Krang back there, Foot Soldier, Shredder, and then actually vintage Ninja Turtles thing, which you could barely see because of the lighting. And I have some like old, some new Thundercats stuff. Like that's the new Cat's Lair. That's actually both of these are the vintage Slithe figures, but then I think it's Bandai that released the Tigra and Lion-O. I was hoping they'd do more than that, but unfortunately they didn't. Sorry, taking a swig of beer there. And here are my Ghostbusters. I used to love Ghostbusters as a kid. My brother bought these for me. And some Mac Tonight. Some of you guys may remember that. But I have some of these. My dad gave them to me. There's an old Tick figure. And then Beast Wars. That Tigatron is an original, as well as the Cheetor. And then they re-released Rat Trap, Rhinox, and Dinobot. I hope they release the whole team because I love that team. So, let's go ahead and get started on my Clone Troopers. Because this is a big collection. In fact, like here's a Republic gunship that I was going to kind of customize into a Empire version. This is like my Battlefront roster right here. And here's like an episode 2 Clone Trooper scene I've done. And by the way, let me look at this real quick. Altogether, I have 464 Clone Troopers. And that's, there's some stuff upstairs, but here's another episode 2-1. I have a Republic tank right there, as well as some other stuff. And by the way, I'm not counting battle droids or anything like that. These are just strictly clones. Here are like some specialized troopers, like the Dark Republic Commandos, as well as some other like unarmored troopers back there. I have some ARC troopers. Here's some episode 3 ones, and I think I forget what that vehicle's called, but I have a few others back there. Here's my 501st collection, with this thing I got from like a World War II setup, but it looked like something that would be on Coruscant. So, you know, there's like a bunch of like lightsaber handles since they were like the Jedi killers. Here's my Endor collection. So I have the Endor AT-AT. I guess you can tell because of the muddy feet. And then I have my Scout Troopers, as well as a few speeder bikes. I have an ATST up there. Then here's my episode 3, the Mace Windu's Troopers. I forget what these guys are called. They're basically like cold weather troops. Ki-Adi-Mundi's Troopers. Here's some Mandalorian Troopers, as well as like some random guys with like Rancor paint on them. Forget what these guys are called. Bark Troopers. There are a few others. There are some divisions I don't know. There's like Utapau Troopers, Coruscant. Here's some Kashyyyk Troopers. I think these are the same as well. Drawing a blank on these guys. Same with these. Here are some Republic pilots. There's another division, the Star Corps. And here are my Shock Troopers. It's kind of from above. I put these guys at the bottom because I had the remote control Republic tank. These are the guys on Mustafar. Here are some Hoth Troopers. So I have the AT-AT up there. And the ATST. And then some Snow Troopers. Most like the big guns and stuff. And then I have, hanging from the ceiling here, speeder bike. I also have one in the back there. Here's my like Death Star roster. And here's my Sand Trooper collection. There's like the old Dewback. And then my Imperial, like these are the Macquarie versions. There's Stormtrooper and Snowtrooper. I wish I would have bought the Darth Vader, but I didn't. A few others like the Black Scout Trooper. And then I actually painted that Republic tank to be like a more Imperial style. And then here's my Darth Vader collection. Since they're black, it's hard to see. Let me see. I actually wrote that down. How many Vaders I have. I have 42 Darth Vader figures. And then for good measure, I have the old Cantina scene, which you guys may be able to make out here. There's like the Cantina Band. There's like the Cantina Showdown. And a few other things. Because the lighting, it's kind of hard to see. But anyway, I figured I'd just... And actually, no, I'm missing one more thing. I have my Star Wars Unleashed figures on top of my TV. And so I have... I basically went from like episode and just kind of evolved them. I really wanted to get all of these guys because they weren't really that expensive. But, so I have all those as well. So, anyway, I wanted to do this for quite some time. Just kind of show off what I have. And like I said, that is not all I have. I have way more than that. But, regardless, I mean, I just thought it'd be fun to kind of show off what I do own. And so, anyway, I hope you guys had fun with this. I know it's a quick video, but anyway, this is Bad 5. And the thing is, I'm doing this mainly because... the videos I'm working on right now are taking a lot longer than I thought, and I don't have a whole hell of a lot of time to work on them anymore like I used to. So, yeah, I just want to kind of do this to fill some space. And next videos, like my Q&A video, like the answer video, is coming up. There's like 3 parts to that, and I have a couple others I'm doing as well. And one that's going to take even longer, so hopefully that'll be up sooner rather than later. So anyhow, it's Bad 5, and I'll see you guys next time.